So we just ran into this dog. This dog snuck up on us. She's flipping out. She's doing her thing. So we're gonna see me work this. So first I gotta get her on my side a little bit. I do the butt flip thing. Good, now she's a little bit calmer, then you can relax. This is Luna, 11-month-old German Shepherd. Her and her brother did the board and train. I did videos with them a couple months ago. Now they're back for follow-up board and train. They're doing great. They came here for fear of dogs and fear of people. They've gotten so much better with their fear. Now we're gonna go on a walk. This is the first walk since they got here 2 days ago. Luna, where are you going? Luna, I'm just gonna lure her over. You know the method. Sit, stay. Luna, get him to watch you. Sometimes it helps. Luna, sometimes it, okay, she got me. But, so, okay, come on. Good, nice response out the door. Not flying out the door. That's how you gotta start your walk. Good girl, Luna. You can see the fear in her. She's also in a fear period. Okay, that's the thing. A little bit of whining, just anxious. There's a lot of anxious dogs in the world. Okay, come on, Luna. Okay, now we're gonna go on a walk, real walk. Good girl. I just tried to give her a treat. She didn't want it. Leaving me and a little stop. Wants to get to the cameraman. Good girl. And leaving me and a little stop. And she keeps trying to go, so I just give her little tiny. I'm being soft with her, okay? We might have to change course. Good girl. She does not want treats, okay? So we're just gonna kind of walk slow. She is on my page, as you've heard me say. I'm gonna let her kind of cruise, not be so hardcore. She can go on my right, she can go on my left. Little tougher one, okay? She's in a big, scary world. That's why I'm gonna let her cruise a little bit. She's a nervous dog. I'm letting her cruise, I'm not letting her leave. I'm over the multiple stops, okay? I'm over the multiple leaving me, excuse me. So I started off soft. She's checking in, but she's still in front. Checking in. With these nervous dogs, you kind of want to let them explore a little more than like these leash reactive dogs that just do whatever they want. Okay, I'm teaching her the rules of the leash. Okay. You can see the anxiety. Here comes a truck. Good, checking in. This is what we want. We want a dog who knows where we are, who's checking in with us. Sit. Okay, it was too much in front. I'm just gonna kind of calm her down a little bit. Just stop, let her check it out. I call this dog orientation. So we're at a street, there's a big truck backing up right here. I just want her to get used to what's going on as opposed to just continuing on this walk and her just getting overwhelmed every block that we go or every step that we take, okay? So let her get used to things. Good girl. There's horses up here. She's being good. So this is for you guys with dogs this age, 11 months, and they come out. She's not that frantic at all. She's just taking it all in, big check-in with me right there. I'm being more patient with her. There was 2 corrections up there where I was over the leaving, and it made an impression on her, okay? There's usually a dog right here, as you guys know. Forget his name. Horses up here, but she's being good. A lot of check-ins. Check-in right there. Check-in right there. Slowing down when she got in front of me. When you're on a walk, by the way, keep your eyes on your dog, okay? When I walk, I'm talking to the camera sometimes, but I'm always keeping an eye on my dog, okay? Hold your leash at the end of the leash. Don't hold it like this. We're not holding this dog back. Look what happens when you start holding them back. Their body just fights it. This is a great example. Look at this. She just fights it. Let her go and give her a correction for going. Good girl. Look at this. How much worse was that when I did this compared to when I said go? Let her go, let them go. And then they hit the end, then they start to learn what this leash means. This leash doesn't mean, it shouldn't mean, when you feel it get tight on your neck, when you feel the collar tight, fight against it. That's what half the people watching this, that's what the leash means to your dog. When they feel this get tight, they fight it. You want the opposite. When they feel this get loose, it stops. When they feel it get loose, they hold back. That's what you want. Good. Now she's walking great. We've gotten 2 blocks from the house. Now she's hanging back. Dog orientation, don't forget about that. Your dog's in a fear period, 9 months to a year. You get to the pet store, get out of the car, stand by your car for 5 minutes until the dog eventually looks at you and goes, "What are we doing here?" You're like, "Oh, now you're ready to go." Dogs, they don't get it. They get in the car, they end up somewhere, then we get to the place, and then we just go right into the pet store or Home Depot or wherever. The dog's like, what just happened? I'm all overwhelmed. Leaving me? So you guys have seen me do sessions where the dog's needs to be on my left, we need control. This is different. The dog needs some latitude to move and to take everything in. That's what this dog needs. When it's fear, you're not super hardcore. This dog needs movement. It needs to be allowed to sniff and to look and to stop. If a dog's out here going, "Where are these dogs? I want to flip out at them." No. It's enough doing what you want. Okay, so we just ran into this dog. This dog snuck up on us. She's flipping out. She's doing her thing. So we're gonna see me work this. So first, I gotta get her on my side a little bit. I do the butt flip thing. Good, now she's a little bit calmer, then you can relax. When the dog's not freaking out, you can relax. She can stay here and look at this dog. She just can't, this is the nervousness, right? She's scared. So we're gonna kinda, I had to get her from here on a loose leash here. The only way to do that was that butt flip. You take your leg and you pull the leash like this and you flip their butt like this. She's stressed. We're gonna work her with this dog for a minute, right? To get her over this fear. You usually don't see me have leash reactivity that's fear. It's not all fear. People think it's a lot fear. Just a butt flip. That is the bigger difference than any verbal cue. Stop, Luna, whatever. And this is fear. We just know this dog's fearful and look at her. She doesn't want to engage. Hair's still up. We're just gonna work her a little closer. Good girl, Luna. Good girl. Good girl. She needs to see things in life, okay? That butt flip, that leg flip, single best thing. You guys gotta learn that. It's hard. You gotta learn it though, because it gets the dog from in front of you to the side of you on a loose leash. Better than anything else. There's that German Shepherd bark. Good girl, Luna. Not a lot of touching of your dog. Good boy. I forget this dog's name. Come on. Here. Why am I not being as hard with her than with the other dogs who freak out like this? Because she's in a fear period. She's young. She's scared. I'm not going to let her do the wrong thing, but I'm also not going to correct her hardcore for that bark. She's got to desensitize to the world, desensitize to dogs. Good girl, Luna. That's your friend. That's your friend. Good. Good. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Good girl. A fair amount. See your lips curl? I don't know if you could see it. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a nice boy. This dog needs to meet dogs. She meets dogs at our place. She meets dogs when clients bring dogs in. But this is a random dog, brand new. This is different than the leash reactivity you see in the past. This is a whole different animal. I don't think I've ever posted leash reactivity, this kind of leash reactivity. This needs to meet more dogs leash reactivity. This is not correct the lunging leash reactivity. I did some corrections. That wasn't to decrease the behavior. That was to get her into a physical position so that she could even think. At the end of the leash, pulling, barking, they can't think. There's too much pent-up energy. Yeah, this is your friend. You want to meet your friend? Good. If he does anything, she's gonna bolt. Watch this. Good girl. Yeah, that's your friend. He's a nice boy. He's a nice boy. Isn't he a nice boy? Low growl, nervousness. Isn't he a nice boy? He's the nicest boy in the world. He's a good friend. I know he's a good friend. I know he's a good friend. The talking is just, let's be happy. This is a happy moment, right? There's a visceral reaction to talking from the owner or from someone they like that makes them happy. So if I can make her happy at this moment, that's important. That's why you see me talk to the clients, to the dogs all the time when they're at my facility. Yeah, that's your buddy. You want to say one more hi? Come on. I wish I remember this dog's name. Dawson, you know this dog's name? It's like Buster or something. He's a nice boy. He's our good boy. Oh, he's our good boy. Oh, he's our good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. He's our helper dog. Okay, come on. Ooh, nice reaction to not barking when he barked right there. So, he wasn't out when we walked by before. He came out and he sprung up on us and she freaked out and I said, turn the camera on. Now she's leaving me. I'll give her a little leeway, right? That was a pretty intense moment. So I'm gonna give her leeway on the pulling. She can be in front. She can do her thing. Her nervous system's all worked up. So I don't want to sit there and fight the nervous system. I just want to let her have some decompression time. Okay? Can't fight a nervous system. Nervous system is automatic. It's the blood and it's the brain waves. It's nothing you can fight. That's why I keep sessions to an hour. You can't do a 2-hour session with a lot of these dogs. Their nervous systems get out of whack. In front of me, but checking in. So we're gonna let this go. Okay, now it's subscribe, comment, like, all that good stuff.